Initiating startup sequence.
Alright, look folks, today I'm going to teach you how to make some Jade Pouchong. This is my homie Derek right here. What's your Twitter handle?
DSGHI.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them how to make proper oolong because most people don't know this and they say they don't like tea because it's bitter. It's not bitter if you do it correct. Cheap plastic spoon, let's not start with that, but I'm going to show you what it is. First, each one of these bowls or teacups has a little bit of hot water in it. Okay? What you're doing is you're warming the cup. Okay? It only takes a couple seconds, but that's warmed up. Now, first thing you do, grab a scoop. So you normally need like 2 teaspoons for each cup. And since this is fat leaf tea, I'm going to use a little bit more, but normally the secret rule is just cover the bottom of the pot. Okay? I'm using a brewing pot and a set of cups rather than some fancy big teapot where you lose all the flavor in the water. Now, next thing I do is take my water that I use to heat the cups and you pour it on top of the pouchong. Okay? The reason for this is we're rinsing it. Okay? So I'm going to put this top right on here, and all we're doing is we're rinsing off the oxidization or the fact that it's been sitting in some warehouse for like 8 years. Some of the really good tea, like a pu'er, it can age for 30, 40, 60, sometimes 80 years, so you always rinse. Now, there it is. Now, here's my actual water, and this is a perfect 175 degrees. I'm just gonna flush some of this in there. Actually, I'm gonna cheat so I can see. Okay, now, the important part about making oolong, in this particular case, this is Pouchong, it's kind of a green tea oolong, or aka Chinese green tea, or Taiwanese green tea, Formosan, to be correct. Put the top on, and you're gonna let that marinate literally a minute and a half to 2 minutes before you taste it. Some people, the bag says, let it steep for 3 to 5 minutes. BS, it would be too bad. So after about your first minute, you just taste it a little bit, and if you need more, you let it go more. If you need less, you learn the next time go less. So I like to do everything at a minute and add to it as it goes through. In the meantime, I can take the hot water that's in these and you dump it out. Now, I'm using a really small, like 4-ounce brew pot in this case. And again, this means I will be able to infuse this exact same tea maybe like 6 times. On about the 5th or 6th one, it'll start to get weak, but I can take those and pour them into a bigger cup, put it in the fridge, and make iced tea. Sure. The first flush is going to taste good. The second, third, and fourth one are going to taste like heaven. And it's just because the leaf starts to expand. What you saw me put in this cup will eventually be almost a full cup of leaves at the end of this. So again, the secrets are you heat each individual thing you're going to drink out of, heat the pot. Then put the leaves in, rinse. Then put your hot water in, let it steep for about a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and let you have first crack. Now, as you do this, you are going to make a mess, so that's why they sell what they call tea towels. It does spill, but a traditional, like, brewing set has a bamboo tray with holes in the bottom designed to collect the water. So go ahead and taste that and let me know what you think.
That's good.
That's good. This one's a little light, so the next one I'll let it brew a little bit longer, but that's how you do. So you'll see these are already starting to fatten up. So from that little bit, the thickness, and again, after this next flush, they'll become bigger. And yeah, you're going to have like leaves floating in your cup. That's part of the deal. It's natural. Don't worry about it. Stop buying crap in the bags and do it yourself. It's a lot cheaper and a lot healthier.
And it's way easier than I thought.
And it's way easier than you think. And you have more control. Stuff in the bag, it doesn't have room to swim, doesn't have room to open. So that's it. That's the simplicity of it. If you want to know more, hit me up. Don't forget, subscribe button up there, like button down there. Thanks, D. Let's drink some tea. Okay, all right, we're back. I realized as we were enjoying this tea that we sort of forgot the most important part, where you can get this. This is from the tea chest. It's actually from Hawaii. It's good stuff. Made in Taiwan, or Formosa as we like to call it in tea world. But also this company's out of Hawaii. They will ship anywhere in the world. Tea is not heavy, so shipping is really light. I suggest you go check them out. They're at theteachest.com, and you can hit up on Twitter at theteachest. And this is good stuff, you know, and they didn't pay me for this. I just love it. I'm going to tell you, if you want to try some good Pouchong. It's going to say Pouchong. It's pronounced Pouchong. Pouchong oolong. It's good stuff. After the third or fourth flush, what do you think?
Yeah, it was great.
See?
Awesome.
It's in there. I'm going to convert this guy. And we'll still be drinking beers, but we're going to drink this too. Aloha.
Initiating startup sequence.